The eraser tool has three alternatives: the eraser, the background eraser, and the magic eraser. As you select the tool, the contextual menu at the top of the screen will change to show you options to define the type of eraser for the job you are performing. A block for straight edge subjects, or the brush or pencil. The key difference between the brush and the pencil is that the brush offers smoother edge effects. Using Preferences, Display and Cursors, you should select Brush Size to show you the area that the eraser is covering. Next, decide on the type of brush you need, hard or soft, and the size of brush required for the job. Adjust the size of the brush and the softness as needed. You may need to use more than one brush on a subject if the edges soften progressively due to depth of field effects. The basic eraser tool is easy to use. The opacity and flow strength give you complete control over the amount of erasure and how quickly the pixels are modified by the tool. Check out the controls and ensure you know how they work before you begin. When the Erase to History option is ticked, the eraser will restore the image or areas of an image to a previously saved state. In airbrush mode, the eraser will act like an airbrush. The longer you leave it in one area, the effect becomes progressively greater. The background eraser has an extra facility which uses the difference between a foreground subject and the background area to assist the cutout. This is indicated by the crosshairs, which are kept over the background area to provide a sampling source. Simply keep the crosshair over the background as you erase. To use the tool, first select an appropriate setting under the Limits options. Find Edges uses a bias to preserve sharp edge details. Discontiguous will erase a sampled colour wherever it appears in the brush area. You may need to adjust the tolerance to get the right effect. Contiguous will erase similar tones that are connected together, such as a sky area. Under the sampling options, you can also select Continuous. The sampling process is ongoing as you move the tool, or once, in which case the sample is based on the first click you make on the image, or Background Swatch, which will only erase areas containing the current background colour. Try this setting to begin with and adjust the tolerance as needed. The higher the setting, the more the tool relies on differences between the foreground and background, so it makes sense to begin with a relatively low setting and adjust it as needed. The magic eraser is a cross between the eraser and the magic wand. It selects areas of pixels similar to those you sample. Again, these can be adjusted using the tolerance. So this can be a very fast and effective way to cut out a background if it is notably different from the foreground.